Okay, you guys, let's talk about it. Somebody here really needs this message. All right. I am grateful to the universe as I speak it out that it's already received by whomever and whom all ever may be attached to this message. Okay. Now, this is a general collective message, you guys. And I was going to actually like go on camera, but I really need to like make things streamlined for the channeling, etc. And I've got a lot of cards, right? So I'm like, let me not make this like a super ginormously long video. And let's just kind of do it quick and dirty, right? But I promise the message stands, okay? And thank you so much for checking out another channel message. You're amazing. I really need you to know that, firstly and foremost, okay? Um, and so don't forget it, okay? Thanks for spending some of your time here, okay? I really appreciate you. I need you to know that, okay? So somebody's not feeling appreciated, apparently, just in the general generic sense, because I'm picking up on that, okay? If that's you, you might want to actually focus the lens in a little bit more towards you, right? Not in the sense of like, oh, you're the problem, but in the sense of like, how amazing are you? Like, can we focus on that, right? Can we fix it that way, kind of thing, right? Right. So sometimes you don't really need to kind of like focus outside. A lot of times, you guys, really, if I'm being honest. But somebody maybe needed just that gentle reminder. Okay, love and light, you guys. I literally cannot say it enough. So you guys are going to hear me say this like over and over again to the point where it probably seems disingenuous. I get that. But like dead ass, and I just saw 144 on the timer. I have the best collective, hands down. Nobody can tell me differently. So, just saying, don't fight me on that, you guys. You're amazing. I love you. All right. So this is a general collective message, right? And so what that means is like little bits and pieces could be yours or not, right? Or it could be all of the pie here is just for you, right? So take the energy and make it make sense for you as you will. And if it's not, it must not, right? Sometimes you guys, if you're taking too much as like your own, right? Like your piece of the pie, it's not going to feel right. And your higher self's gonna tell you that. You got to pay attention to that though too. Okay, I'm not here to create any confusion. I don't want you to be a willing participant of that spirit as well. So, let's be mindful just to protect our energy, right? Right. Okay, and we're gonna talk about that because who I'm talking to, oh my god, you've been through the ringer. Gosh, are you a healer? Huh? Are you, intergalactic starseed energy? Chosen one, black sheep, perhaps? That literally came out in the cards, you guys, if you can believe that. Pulled from the Magi, the High Priestess, Chosen One's 144 deck, right? Okay, and you're feeling like perhaps underappreciated, damn sure underestimated. That came out as well, right? Here's the thing. Somebody on the other side of the veil, like a lost loved one, watching over you, okay, acting as, like part of your angelic guidance team, right? Could literally be an angel as well. So take the energy or the entity as it, or the entity or the entity, excuse me, as it resonates. All right. Now, this is really giving, like a crossed over loved one, like the initial card states, right? But they just wanted you to know with that guardian angel energy that they're literally with you all the time. That also came out in the cards as well. You and they don't seem to have like the greatest history, whether this is like parent-child differential here, or connection ship here, okay, or not, all right? Their message to you is please forgive yourself. Yes, I heard you. Do you want me around? Like, they're not sure, right? But they're saying as it stands now, unless and until you state otherwise to them, because again, they can hear you, that they're literally with you all the time, okay? They're saying, I realize how much I hurt you, and I hope you can forgive me. And I really regret the time that we lost. And so, this kind of feels like maybe it's like a parent, you know what I mean? Somebody that really would and should want to protect you. Could be like an older relative as well, or an older parent, right? Doesn't have to be. They're not giving me any indicators on aesthetic. But what I'm going to do, collective, is I had already pulled this deck out and I forgot to actually consult it. So here we go. I want to take a look at the chart placements of this person, the person on your mind that this crossed over loved one could be, okay, as well as the initials for this person. Again, this is not you. And you guys, this is not talking about like necessarily a lover, right? And this would be somebody that's not actually walking the earth currently, right? If that makes sense, okay? Just to allay any confusion out there, because I know people are probably doing a bunch of things along with listening to the video. All right. Ooh. All right. So again, this is the message. This is the, excuse me. We're taking a look at this message from your loved one that watches you all the time. They're with you all the time. They want to know, do you still, you know, want the connectivity? Because they don't want to cause any more pain for you, right? Like, that's not the MO. It's giving, they've learned lessons and they want to make amends, but they also want to, like, assist you, right? So this person, okay, their chart placements and or initials, first, middle, or last, okay, take it as it resonates here. It's not for everybody. And just because this resonates doesn't mean that 1,010% the person that you've got on your mind about this message is necessarily going to have their particular chart placements and or first, middle, or last name initial come out. And that's okay too, okay? So take the message as it stands, all right? So we've got Capricorn, Libra, Pisces, Scorpio, and Virgo. A lot of earth energy coming out in the cards as well, which we'll talk about. And as far as initials, I only have, oh my God. Literally, I have God. I literally have God? Hold on. So we've got G-O-D. I mean, take the energy as it resonates, but man, I'm pretty sure it's not dog. You know what I mean? Could be though, right? I guess if you've got a familiar passed on. I don't really know about that kind of situation exactly, how to really kind of offer any 2 cents from, you know, me personally. But we also have air sign and earth sign coming out as far as your chart placements here, collective. All right. So I'm mindful of that as well. And here's the sitch, okay? You are coming across the faded aspect of the timeline whereby your karma, okay, and everybody else's in your world kind of gets handed down, all right? And so your karmics are in for a treat. Yes, those people that underestimated you, they shot upon you, right? They taunted you, perhaps, okay? Definitely damn sure placed you in third-party situations and also got third parties involved to bully you, gang stalk you, all that jazz. And also included freaking voodoo. Could you imagine? I've got 155 on the clock and 744 on the timer. Those could be numbers of significance, as well as 66 and 51, reducing to another 6, so 666, which also is a phenomenal number. It's actually not to be demonized the way that it currently seems to be. So again, I state, look up those angel numbers, would ya? They really help round out the messages, guys. I don't need them, okay? This is for you, I promise. All right, you want this, okay? So especially if you're saying, gosh, I feel unsupported, I feel untapped in, I feel, you know, blocked and all of that jazz. And hey, it could be validly so. Here's what we're talking about, remember? Right. So these karmics, okay? I took a look into part of the reasoning for their wake-up call. Again, this is their wake-up call from God. Oh my God. Wow, that is not okay for them. That's very okay for you. And necessary, I'm hearing to say as well. So let's talk about it. Collective, I am not trying to scare anybody, and this is not, I repeat, this is not a doom and gloom message about somebody that's been so, you know, how do I want to say this? Overcome by, you know, magic rituals and practices, right? This is talking about the weapon being formed and how it damn sure will not and is ordered not to, by God, to prosper, right? So we're going to talk about it, okay? This is not a scary situation for you, collective, okay? For you, chosen one, okay? And let's be honest, there ain't no fooling the divine, all right? So, you know, that's all I'm going to say on that. You should be scared, some of you, karmics. Just saying. Anywho, moving along, right? Spirit saying, or God really saying, give it time. Listen, the card states everything in divine timing. Let things flow, okay? Right? Because why? Well, this wake up call is really right now for those cross watching individuals. A cautionary tale. All right. And so because this is such a wake up call with a cautionary tale from the most divine aspect of divinity. And, yeah, this is source. This is source. Chills on this. 8-8 as I look down at this boss card. Damn. Oh, this is, oh my God, I can't even get it out. You could have brown eyes and short hair. Could be a male. Whether black, white, what have you. Okay. Or this could be the way you're karmic. Or one of them. Because there's multiple. I'm not going to lie. There's multiple. I also do have a female here. Seems to be a priestess of sorts. I have to say it that way. Because I'm not going to sit here and tell you that this is a priestess of the light. Could be some significance to light eyes, hazel eyes, green eyes. And there could be some significance to like false lashes. And, how do I want to say this? Like, dread hairstyles, okay? But not like tied up, if that makes sense. Like free flowing. Very well, could be very well kempt and or well kept dreads. Like when you know they hit that shit with the beeswax type of thing, you know what I mean? Like it's clean, you know what I mean? There also could be some significance to like huge quartz crystal pendants, necklaces, right? And the color purple for this karmic or this like voodoo priestess, right? That maybe they've consulted, okay? Guess what, collective? All of these mofos going down by the hand of God. All of them. Why? Because exactly. Why the fuck shit in the first place? Touch not mine anointed. This is literally a demon fucking over, attempting. See how you gotta change your perspective, right? They're not able to fuck you over. They attempted. So keep your wits about you, honey bun. And I get it. You're going through attacks. I understand that. I'm not here to call you out and make it seem like you're weak. You're not. That's how they know that by now. That's how much fuck shit they done tried. Let's talk about it. Well, the eclipse we just had. Shit went down. Okay, trying to transfer shadow into light and light into shadow. And by what I mean by that, collective, whoever I'm talking to, honey bun, whether guy, girl, what have you, black, white, brown, or purple, okay, you've got like literally actual money coming to you. Like this is like, like, hey, you still with me? I need you to hold on. Yeah, no, literally, you're asking, is it you? No, yep, it's you. Hold on, okay? Because you've got actual money coming. Like literal, like, do you want it in your fists? Okay, you can put it there. Do you want it in your bank account? Okay, which one? Do you want it wired? Right? Do you want it in by plane? By train? Like, literally, your ass is blessed. You might want to get it insured. Whoever I'm talking to, this is a lot of money. This is a lot. I'm talking about... Yes, an earth angel. Yes. I'm also talking about just the same. Yes, a chosen one. I'm also talking about, though, a boss. This is a boss. Like, if I could give, like, a Kendrick Lamar voice right now, the way that Kendrick stated the word bum, and I could just replace it with boss. Like, this is that. Okay, so in case you didn't know or you doubted it, I need you to fix that ish. Okay, literally, this boss card comes with the number 88. You want to know? Hey, stay with me now. You want to know what the energy of just one of them 8s means? Let's talk about it. Means alignment, means abundance, means you're chosen, means you are essentially part of the apple of God's eye, if that makes sense for you to say. All right, literally just had 1444. This is high upper echelon. This is why the demon came to try you, because you are upper echelon elite source energy. This is the devil attempting to overthrow God, right? Through your vessel, right? Well, it can't, it's not, that's not a thing. No, that's not a thing, no. Okay. Dumbasses. All right. So back to these karmics, right? Because there's layers to this shit, right? See how this life is far more spiritual than you could even really kind of talk about it all at once, right? Go watch that movie. It's probably on Netflix still, I promise. All right. It's somewhere. Everything All at Once. All right. It's got Jamie Lee Curtis and a whole phenomenal cast. All right. Watch it a few times. Get it all in. All right. Get it all in. Whoever that's for, get it all in. Could be some significance to the number 69 as well. All right. This could be also indicating low-key that this karmic is a previous paramour, right? You know, we've all been there, falling for that bad girl, bad guy, right? So that's that. Yeah, it's a demon, and you're an angel. So then y'all can't make shit shake for too long, whether you got babies or not. You know what I mean? But anywho, moving along, right? This demon is still trying to play catch up, apparently. Because in the meantime, ever since the eclipse, and probably before and since, right? Obviously, since. But, obviously, probably before, right? But at least since this damn past eclipse, I can't even believe collective. If you could only understand how thick this freaking deck is that I consulted. And guess what? It didn't want to talk. I had to have a talk to it. Because, I say two, because I'm not going to talk with it. I don't stoop that low. I don't like some of these decks, right? They're lower vibes, okay? Not going to lie. It's a spell deck. I don't do that. That's fuck shit, really. If you really want to talk about it. As far as manipulating others' free will, trying to swap out birthright energy, which is what we're talking about here. Okay, this is fuck shit. I can't really sugarcoat it. All right, so that's not me coming for anyone that's a practitioner. Okay, 1717 reducing to that 88. Literally can't make it up. All right, I'm talking to a boss here. And your karmics, all right, the very people that you maybe even watched and waited. Maybe you talked to the divine about it. How about now, right? It's coming. And yours too. So get ready, right? But these mofos, since the eclipse, were doing sun spells, moon spells. Okay, a lot. When I say a lot, I need you to understand. Multiple cards referencing Campbell magic came out, you guys. Just saying, right? And what were they doing? What did they want? I have to say it that way. Because they didn't do a damn thing. Dumb asses. Just saying. All right. They were attacking your wealth. Okay. Let me just try to express this in magnetism. Okay. About that last statement, so that it just becomes bigger than what I was able to create it with simply my words. Okay. So hold on. Let me just get myself collected here with these cards. All right. And we're going to talk about it. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, yep, and 5. 5 out of these 6 cards referencing spell work would affect wealth, prosperity, abundance, pentacles, actual money. For you was the intention. Maybe even the directive, right? Right. Maybe even money exchange hands for the shit to be able to be so, right? Yeah, well, too bad. Who gives a fuck? Because at the end of the day, this shit is null and void. Now, who said that? Well, I'll tell you who. G-O-D. You know what I'm saying? It came out in the cards collective. I can't even make it up. All right? It just is what it is. And I'm not going to sit here and manipulate the cards. I wouldn't want that karma. Duh. Right? These people literally work together in unison I'm getting 3 or more. Now that could be because there were even a couple here. I see in this card with this third party situation. Okay, that there's at least could be a couple here, a couple and a friend who consulted a priestess, or this could be your ex and a friend, whether friends with benefits or not, consulting a priestess. See how it's at least 2 or more here. Okay, but where 2 or more are gathered. No, I'm not even gonna go there. Okay, because really that energy is coming through just to go back to touch not my anointed. All right. Yeah. This could be somebody, you could have come out of religious templating too. All right. There's definitely religious energies coming through. Yeshua, you could work with as well. Okay. Abi, right? You're definitely heavenly. I meant to say heavily, so this is, I'm letting you know, like, you're fucking protected. Like, you need not worry. 2044 on the clock. Oh, yeah. 208 on the clock. I'm sorry, 2044 on the timer and 208 on the clock. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, you're good. Yep. All right, so in the meantime, just to kind of like ride out the storm, perhaps, right? You might want to get some dandelion tea, all right? Do your, practices and intentions and affirmations to keep the energy about you and around you good, all right? Bless yourself. Give yourself the space, the rest needed. You might want to implement aromatherapy. Smudging also comes to mind, whether Florida water, incense, all that jazz. Coming out in the guidance aspect of the message for you in the meantime, because really this shit is about to, it's a bit, oh my God, whoever you are, collective, I'm trying to say that this shit is about to hit the fan, right? But then I low-key, I heard blow, right? But then I focused in on it, and I'm hearing Lil Wayne and Birdman. It's like that song is like, I got money to blow. And then it's like, blah, or some shit like that, right? And I'm telling you, when I consulted the intuitive CAD deck, right? The Kipper-ish Oracle, right? Literally the actual money card came out, and you guys, Kev created that. It's literally got the number 11. You could be seeing 1111. I just saw 222 on the timer, 2222 as I could get that out. You guys are going to be fine. Okay, do not worry. All right, if anything, get excited, because in the distant future, Spirit is saying, God is saying, who's going to tell God God's wrong? Question mark. I wouldn't want to know. I wouldn't want to know who would attempt that, because that would be a demon. See how that works? Right? 2244, reducing to 66. And we've got 66 on this third party karmic card. Third party Sitch karmic con. There could be some significance to Comic Con. Damn. Bunch of karmics at Comic Con. Could you imagine? and then make it Karmic Con on top of it. Golly, might not even want to drive past the building. Let me stop. But dead ass, in the distant future, your work, labor, and efforts for whatever you've been putting into. And it's like, you could have a platform, or like you could have a business, or you could have all of that, right? And then a job and all of that, or just the spiritual wealth, right? It's like something's popping off, okay? Because again, you want to know why? Because your karma's coming, honey. Oh, yeah. You ready? Don't you love it? Are you excited? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Literally, I have the Hierophant, right? I'm laughing because this is so bad for your karmics. It's literally God just saying, hey, it's me. I love that. I love when Daddy God shows up, man. I mean, really, you guys, God has no sex, but like, as a reader, when the Hierophant comes out, especially like, depending on the situation, the other cards, the energy, right? I'm like, oh yeah, no. This is like when you go like, I'm gonna go get my dad, if you got one, right? I don't know about that life, but like, the understanding is that like, man, you don't want dad to come, because dad might come kick ass, right? Just saying. Whew, won't want to be you, if you that karmic. At Karmicon, won't want to be you. I wouldn't even want to be a vendor at Karmicon. Just saying. Okay, this is serious. Like, this is like God is pissed. Like, Source is mad. Like they make biblical references about this ish, okay? And that's not necessarily source energy, but could you imagine, right? This is like an illustrative example in the Bible, right? Again, not the same source, okay? Not the same deity. It's not the same energy, okay? But, you know, the message stands, so we can work with it, okay? Since we're in this religious type of energy swimming around here. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But anyway, so the Hierophant leading into the Page of Wands, right? And it's like, you know, normally it'd be like, oh, something's coming in, yay, right? And it's like, yeah, it's Dad's whipping rod, right? And again, you know, hey, that's between source and those energies, okay? Because guess what? I know you have a heart of gold, and I know you're not on some fuck shit, and I know you're not in them streets going, can't wait to see the next body, right? But I need you to know that who is going to tell God God's wrong? I'm sorry, what that can't be you, Honey Bun Collective. No, that can't be you to tell God God's wrong. No. Okay, so you just let God do what God does with all of that, okay? But let's talk about it. I mean, Three of Swords, that speaks of heartache, in case you didn't know, Collective, and, yeah, it gets worse. We're now at the Ten of Swords. We went from the 3 to the 10 of Swords. Ouch, right? Are we still alive? Question mark, right? Yeah, okay, and continuing on, okay, we're going to talk about the 7 and the 8 of Swords. All of this is screaming of, I mean, the 8 of Swords alone, just the one card, out of the 4 that we're talking about right now, okay, that's coming in from the Hierophant energy, about these karmics. Yep, all right, 8 of Swords alone is spiritual hoard, potentially spiritual jail, potentially both, right? Interesting that we're talking about 8. You got 2 8s on your card. Oh. 8. You want to talk about 8. 8 is when that Wheel of Fortune comes in. All that karma comes in. The Hierophant comes in and says yes and amen. You know, you are being presented here. Oh my God, you're being presented because they tried to 7 of Swords your ass. They probably got your identity at some point and racked up some shit. Also made money off of you. So I don't know if they printed out pictures and made merch or stole your music, or I don't know. All of this is kind of coming out, really, if I'm being honest. The ancestors are here saying, please cleanse your chakra system. All of them. All of the chakras. They're also saying spend time alone because they are protecting you of some shit. All right. Your karmics are going, okay. All right, continuing on. Into the 5 of Cups, I also have the Death card. See what I'm saying? Hey. Shh. Who are you to tell God is wrong? It can't be you, Collective. Okay? Spend time alone. Rest. Okay? Because remember what you got coming in the distant future. I can't say it enough. Okay? I like to talk about it, don't you? Is that you got actual money. Okay? Coming in for your work, labor, and efforts, and the fact that you didn't give up, and the fact that you were fucked with, and the fact that you didn't deserve any of that shit. 28 on the timer, reducing to 10. All right. So keep your faith. This is on the bottom of the deck, and I can't even make it up. The last card here, certainly not the least, coming through for whoever this reading is resonating for. Your dreams are coming true. I love that for you. I'm celebrating. You better damn sure celebrate whoever this is for. All right. Let me know. Shoot me an email if you want to share, but don't let me know in the comments. Whoever this is for, you protect that ish. All right. I almost forgot. We're going to close session. All right. With your Magic of You Oracle. Can't say it enough, Collective. Your ancestors, and your higher self at this point, guiding you into solitude. Why? Because 31 reduces to 4, healing, right? It also keeps you out the way from what? Karma. That's going down where? Karmic Con. Remember, you're not a vendor. All right? Solitude, alone but not lonely. Introspection is the key now, the Oracle states. Take time away from others. The answers are within you. Okay, that's been a heavy theme lately, you guys. You need to really understand that you have the ability to find out what you want to know, okay? Whether through going within or without, all right? But be mindful that you need to have balance about both and all of those methods, okay? So take that with a grain of salt, if you will, but the message stands, all right? Explore the concepts of self-nurture, self-value, self-truth, all right? We did have the self-care, hold on one second, let me just consult that. One second, because I want to know what it said when I had that. I thought it was right here. Hold on. I'm going to find it. Okay, yeah. All right, let's talk about it. So this self-blessing came out in the guidance section of, like, what all was going on with the karmic and the magic, all of that, right? And so let's talk about it, because I'm feeling guided to get into it now that we're talking about the solitude card. All right, so this is like a sidecar situation, right? And this card says self-blessing. The time you take to restore yourself is precious. Perform a self-blessing every day. All right. So self-blessing could be anything, right? It could be like, I'm intentionally rubbing my feet, rubbing my shoulders. I'm intentionally stretching my body. I'm intentionally looking in the mirror and I'm going to find something I like about myself, right? I'm intentionally giving myself the energy that I deserve, right? So take the energy as it resonates here regarding a self-blessing. This deck goes into some specifics because it's kind of like one of those Wiccan decks, right? But I'm not feeling guided to go into all of that, right? But I will give you the deck. Okay, and again, that's the self-blessing card. And this is pulled from the Practical Witches spell deck. Okay, so those that have it, or now that you know, you may consult it for the specificity if you so choose. Okay, all right, so getting back to our solitude card, it isn't loneliness, solitude. It's an opportunity to pause and allow the entire serene, which means peace. Okay, the entire serene universe to wrap its arms around you. It's when you have the space to be hugged by life. Oh, I love that. Again, do something nice for you. Sometimes means not doing anything at all because it does allow for you to make that space, right? Right. So now that you know better, you can what? Do better, collective. I love you guys. Yeah. This is a really great informative session, I feel like. And again, not a doom and gloom sesh. This is just an informative situation. Be mindful to clear your space. These mofos literally have like demonic entity attachments and they're literally going to jail. This could be, if it's not simply and solely in the spiritual sense, it could also be in the literal sense. Some of you, you are so protected. Your relationship, whether now, okay, as far as your loving connections, caring connections, definitely protected. Those looking to come in, also protected, okay? The divine is all over this. Your ancestors are all over this. Your guardian angel is all over this. Your divine passed on loved ones all over this. You are in high honor. Some of you need to know that, your twin flame connection that was previously blocked by some of these Jezebel and other entities, this is all going to come in like a swiftness, like soon, like literally soon. Keep your faith, honey bun. That's all I can say is keep your faith. Literally keep your faith. 3344 reducing 2 7 7. Look up those angel numbers, would ya? Love and light.